Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today I don't have anything linked in the description for this live stream. I did, however, get started in on my live stream a little late today, so I definitely do want to apologize about that. And first and foremost, before we get started, I definitely do want to thank each and every single one of you for being a part of the channel, and for those of you who are subscribed as well, and for those of you who have been with me for a while. You guys know exactly what I do, but for most part, if you guys don't have any idea what I do, you guys can check out my other videos on here as well. I upload videos 3 times a week: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And sometimes I will definitely be on there a little bit later then. So sometimes I'll be on there as late as 10:30. So before we get this live stream started, again, if you guys are new to the channel, haven't yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more content. Be sure to turn on those bell notifications, so therefore you'll always be able to stay up to date and receive news as it comes out here on the channel. That being said, all right, guys. So the first thing I'm definitely going to want to do is I'm going to start the live stream out with shout outs to our EMTs. Also, for the EMTs that help my brother Chris, I definitely do want to give you guys a shout out as well. Uh, if you guys would like to participate in the live chat, I do have the chats open, so you guys are more than welcome to jump in if you like. Sometimes I will have a little bit of a stability connection issue with my internet. So if I were to say, hang on a second, I'm going to have to reload the stream. Now you guys know why. But anyway, to the EMTs who actually helped Chris that night that he was going to the hospital, big shout out to you guys. I definitely do appreciate you guys as well. I think you did one hell of a job there. Keep up the good work. And again, I'll see you guys on the flip side. But if you guys would like to jump into the chats, please try to keep everything professional, because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. So I definitely do want to thank you guys for your understanding. Sorry about my tone, guys. I'm sounding a little loud. You guys can adjust your volumes accordingly. Sometimes I do tend to get a little loud on the channel, but not intentionally. So anyway, I don't have anything right now about these new game releases coming out just yet, but I definitely do want to apologize to you guys about that, because I have been extremely busy, guys. Haven't had a chance to do anything lately, so I will definitely try to look this up at the end of this live stream. And if you guys are just if you guys just managed to miss my live stream and you do happen to come across this one, all is welcome as well. If you do have any comments, you guys can either jump into the chats, or if you have anything that you would like to add to the stream, feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section. And I will definitely check out each and every single one of your comments as well. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive on into today's live stream. First and foremost, if you guys would like to know what I do a lot of computer tech stuff here on the channel. I also do things with iOS as well. So excuse me. I just got done having something before I started the stream, guys. I definitely do want to apologize about that. So Sorry about the mess, guys. Um, I do some things here on iOS. So if you guys are in fact having issues with your device, if you're just a first time iPhone owner and first time actually having an iPhone in your hands, if you notice any app that is kind of shaded out, I did in fact make a video on that. It's called how to fix shaded out or grayed out apps on iOS. So today, guys, for those of you who may have missed this, or if you're just tuning in for the first time, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to take care of this. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is if you see an app that's shaded out, you don't want to go into your settings. Go into your Apple Store. Hang on a second, guys. I got my, oh my God. I actually do have my, I had my network shut off. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your network settings, or not your network settings. Come on, man. What the hell's going on here? Go into your Apple Store, and over here in the bottom right hand side of the screen, you'll find a magnifying glass. Go ahead and tap that. Type in the name of the app that is grayed out. And as soon as you do that, you'll see an app. You'll see the app itself right here, but you'll see the cloud icon right next to it. Just go ahead and press the cloud icon and go back to your home screen. Let it finish downloading, and you should be good to go. But if you're not able to find the app itself, you guys can always use the search bar, type in the name of the app, then press, you just press enter, and it'll just take you right directly to it. Press that icon or press that cloud icon, because what you're doing with that is you're basically overriding an automatic update, because the automatic update is still pending. So you're basically doing it manually. There are people that say you should probably go into your settings to do that. No, you don't even have to go into your settings, because a lot of people that get on YouTube, a lot of that information is clickbait, because a lot of people, they do that just to gain clout, guys. So just be careful of that. Or they'll try to send you like a URL or something like that. Basically the website. You don't even need to do that. Just go into your Apple Store, go up into your search bar, type in the name of the app, and just press enter. Press that cloud. That's all you got to do. Swipe up, go back to your home screen, go back over, and you'll see it start to download. Once it completes the download, your app will be fully restored, and you'll be able to use your app once again. So if you guys do have questions, comments, or any type of concerns relating to iOS devices, please feel free to leave a comment over here in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment in the comment section down below. And if you guys are in fact new to the iOS systems, I will show you guys exactly. I'll do a walkthrough on this as well. So if you guys actually do have an iPhone and you do have a software update, it's very simple. And again, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So you're going to come down here to your settings. When it comes to your iOS update, right here where it says general, go ahead and press that. Second one down, software update, go ahead and click on that. But mostly when you do get an iPhone, guys, your automatic updates should be automatic. They should be turned on by default. So if you guys are in fact running 16.6.2, that is the newest update for your iOS device. I've not only experienced this as well, but if you guys do experience any type of lagging or anything like that, even if you have an eSIM, if you have like one of the newer phones or older phones where you actually have the physical SIM card and you're experiencing these type of issues, go ahead and power down your device and remove your SIM card. If you do have a SIM card tray, go ahead and remove your SIM card for about 10 seconds with your phone powered off. Then go ahead and reinsert your SIM card and then power your device back up. And what that's going to do is that's basically going to reset it's basically going to reset your whole entire network. So your phone should be functioning a little faster. And if you're still having issues with that, contact Apple and report the issue. And soon, sometime down the road, they'll probably come up with another iOS update. But the only problem with the iOS updates is the fact that they're saying that what it does, it creates a bug fix, but sometimes that's not always a good thing because that can actually have an effect on your operating system as well. Or not your operating system, I'm sorry, your SHA files and your iOS or your iFiles. So just if you do have automatic updates on, guys, just go ahead and leave those on because that's standard by default. Even if you factory reset your device, it's still going to pop up with your automatic updates on, but you can, however, shut those off. But I don't recommend turning off your automatic updates because if you have several different updates in between, that could prolong the procedures of the next available update for that device. So that could cause a potential issue with your software as well. Just mostly your phone. So there is a way to fix your network settings. So here I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. Sorry if my camera is not wanting to focus in. It's probably because I got to clean my lens. Go down here to settings. Click on this. Again, you're going to want to come down to general. Scroll all the way to the very bottom to where it says transfer or reset iPhone. You should have this page right here pulled up. So when you press reset, it's the second one down. Reset network settings. Once you click that, if your phone has a passcode, enter your passcode. And this is exactly what your phone is going to do. Your phone will shut down and it will reboot itself. And again, you will see an Apple icon display. As you guys can see, my fingers are not on the button, any of the buttons. So there you go, guys. There's the Apple icon. And if your phone does have a password, use your keypad, enter it. And there you go. So if you do have any type of technical issues with your device, go in and reset your network settings. So that's pretty much about the most simple advice I can give you guys. uh, there are other YouTube videos out there, but most of them, I don't think that I would trust the vast majority of them out there, guys. It's nothing against a YouTuber or content creator, but it's just some things that they say could be very well misleading. So just be careful of that, guys. Oh, and one more thing. If you have your phone up towards a light source, your brightness on your phone will actually increase automatically. Or if you're in like a really dark spot, your your maximum brightness will actually reduce. So you don't actually have to mess with any of your brightness settings. Your phone will take care of that accordingly. So it's got that auto adjust feature, and that's standard. That's not an app, guys. So if in fact this live stream does in fact help you guys out, be sure to hit that like button, smash that heart button. If you're not subscribed just yet, go ahead and get subscribed, because that actually does go to help support the channel, and I would greatly appreciate that. Any new subscriber that pops in to my chats will in fact get a shout out here on the channel during the time of the live stream. I also did make a promise to the EMTs that I would definitely give them a shout out on my channel. So if you guys are watching this, again, I definitely do appreciate that. Huge shout out to you guys. Let me know exactly what county you guys are in, and let me know exactly the name of your department. Because you guys have definitely, again, like I said, you definitely did one hell of a job there. I definitely do appreciate that so very much. So much love to all of our EMTs, firefighters, law enforcement, and so forth. Our military, huge shout out to them as well. So if you guys are out and about and you happen to see a veteran, be sure to shake that veteran's hand and thank them for their wonderful services that they provided to this country. And also with our EMTs, if you happen to see them out and about and they're busy working on someone, please allow them the space to be able to perform their occupational duties, because certain lives at that point could be compromised, and we don't really need that. So again, huge shout out to the EMTs. You guys are awesome. I don't know how many times I'm going to keep saying this, guys, but if only most of you guys knew what they go through, and how well they keep their composure, because these guys do, in fact, work under very harsh conditions, not so much weather related, but also medical as well. So, again, much love to you guys. I definitely do appreciate this. I did, in fact, give you my word that I was going to do that. So, there you go, guys. I definitely do hope that you all are seeing this. But if you're on the call or something, check me out at the end of the stream. And again, if you guys do have anything that you'd like to add into this as well, or if there's a department that I may have missed, it's not due to the fact that it's intentional. It's because I got a lot of stuff ahead of me here, guys. So just I got my mind in several different places at this time. So anyway, I am going to try to stay on as late as 9:30 tonight, guys, because I did say that I was going to try to do that. So I am, in fact, going to be having all brand new content, stuff that I never thought that I would be putting out here onto my channel. But for the most part, there's a lot of stuff that I do. If you guys do have a desktop PC or a laptop PC and you're wondering exactly how to switch over to from Windows 10 to Windows 11, very simple. If you guys have tried multiple times to install Windows 11 and it says unable to install, press and hold down your left shift key and restart your PC. Keep your finger on, keep your left shift key pressed down until your screen turns blue. Once you actually have once the screen does turn blue and you have a list of options, go down to where it says troubleshoot. Once it does that, look for uninstall recent updates. Once you find that, uninstall the recent updates and then go back to your main home page. There should be an arrow icon off to the top left side of your screen that will allow you to go back a few pages. Then go down to where it says continue to Windows 10. Once you continue to Windows 10, then try to launch the update. Once you do that, you should have no problems updating to Windows 11. But in case most of you guys don't know, my major was IT. I did go to school for this, so I do know a lot about computers, software, and stuff like that. If you guys are in fact having issues with your device, you guys can always go down to your Windows icon, right click, go up to setting, or yeah, I think it's either settings or device manager. Yeah, I think try settings first. I don't recall right offhand, guys, because I've made videos on this in the past. Once you do that, you should be allowed to be able to reinstall your Windows operating system. If you're running Windows 11, you guys can actually fix that without even having to reset your computer. Try reinstalling the operating system itself. So what you're going to do is go down to your Windows icon. Hang on a second. I'll show you guys how to do this. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to come down here, click on this. Wait a minute, wrong one. Right click and go up here to your settings. Once you go into your settings, wait for that page to load up, guys. Then once you go to the settings page, go up to where it says system. Click on system. Then you're going to see stuff right down you're going to see a whole plethora of options down the middle. Go all the way down to the bottom and then click on recovery. Once you click on recovery, go to fix or go to install, or I forget what it's called. I'll make a video off camera and I'll basically explain this to you. Go to reinstall go to reinstall or something like that. I think it's like the second or third one down. it'll say reinstall. Once you click reinstall, what you're doing is you're basically reinstalling the Windows operating system using the repair tool. So once you reinstall that, it's going to update that to the latest version. Once it's updated to the latest version, create a restore point and save your restore point, guys. So if something does happen down the road and your computer does happen to have like any type of defects or defaults, or not defaults, I'm sorry, in a misappropriation of terminology here. So if by chance your system does start acting up, go back to that restore point, and that will basically annihilate any type of issues that you've had with your computer, because it's going to revert you all the way back to that restore point that you created. So once you create that, all systematic errors will be officially gone. Okay. So instead of actually having to hire a technician and having to pay them $30 an hour, so if you're paying $30 an hour, 30, 60, that's $120 for 4 hours, guys. And I don't think the system is probably going to take 4 hours to basically go through. But I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of an idea here in general. So in case you guys don't know, if you really want to know, I have no problem showing you guys. So that was me when I was attending college, looking at the picture and looking at me now. Probably wondering, wow, what the hell happened to this guy? Hey, it's time. It's just some people age more than others. But that's what I went to school for. Uh, I was an IT support specialist. So if you guys do have questions about your computer, feel free to let me know in the comments, or drop a comment down. Let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below. And if you guys do have a question and that I do not have an answer to, I will in fact look it up, and I will in fact go from there. And I will come back to you guys with what I believe would be the best answer possible. I'm not just going to sit there and tell you guys something I think you want to hear. That's not me. That's not what I do. There's a couple things in between that I can help you guys out with. Um, Also, I made several videos on checking your hard drive for error messages. I made a couple of those videos. So if somebody may have missed one of the videos prior to that, I made a video so they didn't have to backtrack through all my live streams just to figure out which one it is. But that's pretty much all I do, guys. And as you guys can see, and a lot of you guys don't really know, I do in fact have a gaming PC. So this is my main computer right now. I do have a secondary one, but right now I'm having issues with my hard drive. So I may have to completely erase the hard drive and reinstall, reconfig, do some reconfigurations, stuff like that. Probably even have to reprogram the whole computer over again. So, but I do have a lot of issues with the other computer, guys. So it is down. I don't know how soon I'm going to have it back up and running. Hopefully a lot sooner than I'm anticipating. But if that's not the case, guys, I will definitely try to walk you through it the best way I can. Just let me know exactly where you're at on your computer. Let me know what screen you're on, and I will try to point you in the right direction. Now, there's something about disk cleanup. Be careful of some of the files that you delete, because if you delete the wrong file in your PC, there is a certain file, if you delete that, it is non-repairable and non-recoverable. So if you delete that file, you're just basically out of luck, because that's the main program file for your PC. So just be careful what you're deleting. Now, your temporary files and stuff like that, your cache files, all of that, that's you can basically eliminate all that. But if and when you do get a computer, a brand new PC, desktop, laptop, whichever your forte is, just note for the records that you're going to have malware in your PC. There is a website, there is, in fact, an app you can download. It does actually have a free trial. It's called FortTect. FortEct. I'll put that in the chats for you guys. So basically what this is, FortTect, it is a malware remover. So if your computer actually has a lot of malware, FortTect will in fact remove all the malware from your computer and basically bring your PC back up to its optimal performance. I did in fact check the ratings on this, guys. So if you're wondering what the ratings are, they have a 5-star rating all across the board. It's a free download. Make sure that you get the repair and malware remover. So once you run that whole entire system, so once you basically open that app and you run it, that depending on your computer and depending on your RAM speed, your RAM space, and depending on your hard drive, it could take up to 1 minute 16 seconds to down or just to run just that one whole entire episode. But however, you guys, there are three different payment selections to choose from. Definitely check them out before you get yourself involved with that. FortTech is also DSI compliant, or no, excuse me, DSS compliant, and they do offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. And as a simple legal disclaimer, I'm not under any type of partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with these people whatsoever. I'm not affiliated with these people at all. So, as a legal disclaimer, I bear no responsibility of advertising for these people, but I can definitely recommend and suggest that app. It's really awesome, guys. And this will in fact scan your whole entire computer. So if there's any personal documents, this, that, and the other, it will basically remove any type of ransomware, spyware, malware, just mostly malware, guys. It will basically just eliminate it. So if you guys are definitely wanting to know exactly what app to check out, I did in fact check the ratings on this, guys. So that's exactly why I'm recommending this company to you guys. So definitely check them out. You can also upgrade it anytime. You can cancel it anytime. But if you do download it, or if you do buy it and you're not satisfied with that for the 60 days after download, or the 60 days before down or after downloading, you have a 60-day period to return that and ask for a complete, no questions asked refund. Because I do believe that it is well worth it. I would definitely. That's why I'm suggesting this, guys. Definitely check them out. Let me know what your thoughts are. Post a comment down below. Let me know what your experience with them is. I definitely would like to hear feedback from you guys if you guys would definitely want to check that out. So keep me posted and let me know what's going on. Uh, if you guys are looking to get their direct phone number to their customer service, I can probably help you. I could probably even help you out with that as well. So that's what I do here on the channel, guys. For most of you who don't know, I do a lot to help other people. So I definitely do recommend this for everyone who has a computer. Check out FortTech. You guys will not be disappointed. Check out their ratings. And if it gives you an option to upgrade, click the upgrade button and check out their options. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see the star rating all across the board. They do in fact have a 5-star rating. So again, I would definitely love to get you guys' feedback on this. Let me know what your experience with that is, and let me know if it's been your cup of tea or if it's just something that's not suitable for you. You guys, if you there is one, there's exactly one plan that you guys can get that you can get up to 5 computers protected just from that one app. So I definitely I definitely do want to take the time. And Fort Tech, if you are in fact checking out my live stream, I definitely do want to thank you guys for allowing me to help you guys with this as well. Not really asking for any sponsorship currently at this time, but if you guys don't mind me getting this out here to helping you guys promote your advertisements, fantastic. And if somebody from Fort Tech is actually checking out my live stream here, let me know if you're that. Hang on a second, guys. Having technical difficulties here. Okay. Well, like I said, usually when I have these technical difficulties, guys, sometimes my stream will shut down. but it's something that's my computer is saying something about it's a network issue. And I'm looking at my network at the bottom of the screen. My network is fine. I think I might have to replace the I/O sensors. Or probably even have to check out my antennas, because there's probably some type of connection that may be loose on here, guys. So I don't really know, but I'll take apart my computer and figure out what's going on. Check all my connections, make sure there's nice and on there, nice and snug. But eventually, I am going to upgrade all my internal components. So once I do that, I'm probably going to upgrade to a level 4 codec. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with computing or not from computers, but but the tower I just showed you guys, it's owned by HP. So yeah, I don't think it's really all as beefed up as they pointed out to be. Some games on here are immaculate. They're crisp, very pristine. But a lot of other games on here, not so much. But then again, I'm also running a 3070. I'm also running an AMD Ryzen 7 processor. So eventually I am going to try to update this, or not update it, but upgrade to a 2 terabyte hard drive. Also with 2 terabytes of RAM. But if I do that, I'm going to have to run a level 4 codec and probably have to go back and reprogram the PC. So anyway, wow. So let me know if, well, as a matter of fact, guys, there is something I definitely do want to get out here to you as well. Um, NVIDIA is basically getting ready to launch their new chip that has already been advertised. I've already come across the announcement. NVIDIA is getting ready to release their new AMD chip. It's to enhance their artificial intelligence in their computer. I do believe it's either going to be through their software or probably running hardware. I would probably say software, because anything else that's plugged into your mic or your computer, like your headphones, your microphone, those are all, that's basically hardware. So I'm definitely going to look into that more and figure out exactly what's going on with that. There is, in fact, a processor that I do believe it's a processor, but it's the A11. Or no, not the A11. I'm sorry, the A100 or A1100, something like that. I don't remember what it is. But this is supposed to be a really fast processor for a computer. Those are very, very, very difficult to find. And if you guys could actually find one, let me know in the comments, because I would definitely love to get a chance to see exactly what one of those look like. Well, I know what they look like, but I definitely would like to see somebody else actually holding one. That's what I meant to say. So probably sometime this coming week, guys, I'm actually probably going to take some time down so I can start working on this other project. So basically, what it is, it's basically looking forward to possibly start my own gaming system, or not gaming system, but gaming app to where people can download their games to my app and stuff like that, or just send them out, and then I just charge a flat rate, trying to keep things a little bit more affordable for people who actually have low income as well. So therefore, if a game costs like 70 something dollars on there, I'll probably try to mark it down a little bit, make it a little bit more reasonable instead of having to shell out all that money just to pay for just one app for a game. Because the way this economy is going, guys, right now with everything constantly being on the rise, I do have a solution to possibly fixing that issue, but I'm going to have to bring that up to all the right people and so forth. But we'll discuss that on another live stream, guys. Right now, it just doesn't really seem to be, just didn't seem to fit the stream tonight. But again, if in fact I do happen to find out anything else about NVIDIA's new AI chip, I will definitely keep you guys posted on that and hopefully go from there. Just be careful of some of the games that you might download because for some computer systems, if you're not running an Intel iCore 7 processor or or the GeForce RTX, no, that's the graphics card. I'm sorry. If you're not running the AMD Ryzen 7 3070 graphics card or better, there's a good possibility that games on your computer may not be compatible for whatever system you're running it on. So make sure that you have a lot of RAM space. Make sure that you have make sure that you have your faculties in order before trying to download a game because if it keeps coming back saying unable to download, that's probably because you're not running a strong enough processor or unable to install this game due to whatever reason it gives you. That's probably because you're not running a strong enough processor. Make sure that you also have a good video card, or not video card, but capture your video card, capture card, stuff like that. Um, Also, make sure if you are playing a game that does demand a lot of high quality graphics, make sure that you also have a very good capture card. But the first thing you're going to definitely need is a good processor. So that is definitely a given, guys. So again, if you do have questions about anything, feel free to ask because like I always say, guys, closed mouths don't get fed. And also, if you are looking for different type of games and gaming platforms to choose from, there's Steam, Epic Games, Game Pass. You guys could check out any one of those. But if you guys do have issues on Steam to where you're constantly getting kicked out of your kicked off your game for whatever reason, if it boots you out for due to unforeseen circumstances, a way to fix that, guys, is I'm gonna turn my camera around so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So if you happen to have issues with that right there, come down here to this little arrow right here, left click, and if you have Steam already installed, right click that, go up to settings. Then once you go up to settings, or once you click on settings, uh, look down the list to where it says downloads. Once you find the downloads list, go ahead and click on downloads and scroll down. It'll say clear cache. You'll need to clear your cache out. You're not going to lose your platform. You're not going to lose your spot or any purchase games that you bought recently. You still keep everything. Excuse me, guys. You'll still have everything in your library, because once you do that, it's going to sign you out. You'll just go ahead and sign back in. But it's probably best to have two different devices, like a phone, like your iPhone, Android, or even your tablets. Just go into your email address. If you say send code, because that code is going to go directly to your email. The email that provides you a code is the one that you're going to enter into your Steam account. So, like per se, now if you're once you do that, you'll sign in. You'll just basically give the first part of your email address. You won't have to go at, or like for example, let me take a really good example here, guys. John Q taxpayer John Q taxpayer 1979 at gmail.com. You'll just type in John Q taxpayer, and then you'll press your tab key. Once you press your tab key, that's going to bump you down to the lower margin. Then you'll enter your password. Once you enter your password, press enter or click OK. Once you click OK, it's going to verify your network. It's going to verify you, and then it's going to do a network verification. Once it does that, you're signed in, you're good to go. Now, if you guys are asking me about Game Pass or Epic Games, I would probably say maybe it's almost kind of somewhat similar, but maybe not exactly identical. So who knows? If you do have a Steam account, guys, check out Steam. Go into your library, and once it does verify your whole entire account, verifies who you are, you're automatically signed in. So you're not going to lose your games. You're not going to lose your PDFs. They're not PDFs, but you're not going to lose any games of any kind, because your library will still be there until Steam decides that you violated too many community guidelines and they take you down. So I would say for Steam to take somebody's account down, that person would really have to screw something up, or end up having to screw up the community chats or something, or they said something wrong in the chats. Because Steam also does have their moderators. So it's basically admin. So once that goes all the way back up to the admin will just basically say, oh, nope, got to kick him out. He's violated too many terms and conditions. So if you do start up a Steam page, guys, be sure to read the terms and conditions, or even Epic Games or Game Pass. Read the terms and conditions before you agree to that. Make sure you read that carefully. Now, if you're wanting to play like certain games on your YouTube channel, little advice from the wise, I definitely do not recommend anybody to play music on some of these games because a lot of that music is copyright, guys. And YouTube will zap, they will not zap your account, but you will get a copyright warning on your account. Now, if you're trying to verify your YouTube account and you've already got you already been struck with copyright, it's just going to make things a little more difficult for you to be able to verify your channel. So do keep that in mind, guys. Definitely do keep it in mind. So hopefully that does help you guys out. Um, I can't stress this out enough, guys, because there is one guy that I know. I'm not going to say his name on the channel because I don't have his consent to do so. But there is another YouTuber who has been struck 6 times with copyright violations just on one live stream alone. So as of out of respect to the other YouTuber, that's why I'm not going to mention names. It's basically to ensure their privacy and to not push out any further business that does not need to be out here on social media, unless it's directly from the content creator himself. Because make no mistake, it is very simple to get something very misconstrued, and that could potentially lead to different issues. Call it what you will. So that's why I'm basically doing that, to eliminate issues like that. So I definitely do want to take the time to let you guys know that we're almost up at 200 videos. We just got a little ways to go yet before we hit that 200 mark. And I think it would be really cool to see a lot more people jump into the chats and stuff and try to see how, and just basically see exactly how many people would like to subscribe to the channel. And again, guys, if you are new and you would like to know more about the content that I push out here, be sure to like, subscribe, and share out my content if you can. But or share it out when you guys have the time. No rush. Because that not only goes to help me out, but that also does go to help support the channel. And I can't seem to thank you guys enough for this. You guys have been magnificent, and I definitely do appreciate everybody for being here, each and every single one of you. I definitely do want to give you guys a shout out as well, and for all my viewers and all my friends, viewers, and I do have some family that's out here. So huge shout out to them. And if there's something that you guys would like to see sometime here in the near future, feel free to light up my chats. Let me know exactly what you'd like to see or what you would like to know more about. Because like I said before, guys, it's not all about me. It's about you guys, the viewers. I definitely do appreciate everyone for participating. So that gives me it just gives me a better idea of what type of content to push out here so far. Mm, dang. So probably sometime at about nine. So right around 9:30, guys, I'll be ending the stream at that time. I did say that I was going to be on at 9:30. So I'm just going to try to do my best to stay on here as much as I possibly can until that time. So again, if you guys are when speaking of games that have a high demand for graphics and so forth, if you guys are playing Farming Simulator 22 and you're trying to get Farming Simulator 25 and you do not have the Intel iCore 7 processor, that game will not be compatible for any device less than that. If you guys are playing on PlayStation 4, sorry guys, that game is not compatible for the PlayStation 4. It's for Xbox. It's for PlayStation 5, Xbox S, and Xbox X series. So if I hate to be the Paul Bear bad news, if you guys are looking forward, if you guys have been trying to download that on PlayStation 4 and you keep getting this error, that is because that game is not compatible for that system. Now, if you guys would like to know more about Farming Simulator 25, you can also check out giantsoftware.com. I'll put the link in the chats for you guys. It would help if I clicked on my chats. So if you guys are looking forward to playing any of the farming simulator games, if it's endorsed by Giant Software, definitely do check them out, guys, because there's multiple different options to choose from when it comes to farming and so forth. Uh, and due to the fact that Farming Simulator 25 is not compatible for PlayStation 4, Giant Software is in fact running Windows, or not Windows. They are running Engine 10 on their platform. So that's probably why you guys aren't able to get that pulled up onto your PlayStation 4. So if you guys upgrade to a PlayStation 5, or if you guys decide to switch over to Xbox, you guys that is also compatible for both PC and console. So that is a cross-platform game. You guys can actually have fun with that. And it does in fact come with multiplayer. So if you guys aren't too familiar with them and you guys have been looking for a farming simulator or something to kind of help pass time on, check out farming farming simulator 22, or you can check out farming simulator 19. Or if you have the VR, Giant Software has in fact, I do believe they have released their Giant Software. I do believe that they have already released their farming simulator VR. So if you guys would like to check that out, definitely do so. Um, because I have actually been playing that game since 2014, and from the 2014 to Farming Simulator 23, they have basically came a very long way. There are people that are working there. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to say their names because of privacy issues, and also due to the fact that I'm not sponsored. Due to the fact that I'm not sponsoring them, I'm not sponsoring them. They're not sponsoring my channel. Um, they didn't ask me to put this information out there for you guys. But if you would like to know more about Farming Simulator games, check out Farming Simulator 19, 22, or 25. But make sure if you do play on PC, some mods may not be compatible for cross-platform. You guys can also become modders yourself. There is a link up there on their webpage. Go to, I think it's games or DLCs. Scroll down, you should basically see where it says something about becoming a modder, becoming a farm equipment modder or something like that. They do have their own software for that, so they can kick that out to you guys. If you request it, they can probably send that to you. I don't know exactly if they're gonna. I don't know if they do charge for that or if they don't charge for it. But definitely do check them out, guys. If you do have the Intel iCore 7 processor or the AMD Ryzen 7 with 3060 graphics card or 3070 graphics card, 3060 is a minimum requirement. But if you're playing with a 4060 or 6090, definitely do check them out, guys. Let and be sure to give them a rating. Let them know exactly what your thoughts of that game is, because they do listen to everybody out here, and I'm sure that they would love to get that wonderful feedback from you guys. So definitely do keep in touch. So again, if you guys do want to check out their website, I have it linked in the chats down below. Matter of fact, I should probably highlight that. I'm basically gonna. I got it up the top of the chats, guys. So definitely do check them out. In case you guys are wondering where they are located, they are not here in the United States. They are located over in the UK. So definitely check them out. If you guys would like to know more information about that, I also do have their email account. Give them at least allow them 2 to 3 business days, and it's likely possible that you may get a reply back. If you don't get a reply back, that's probably because they're busy working on the next farming simulator. So also to Giant Software, huge shout out to you guys as well. I definitely have got Farming Simulator 19, 22, and actually I have almost all your guys' games except for 17 and 13. Maybe it's 12. I don't remember right offhand. But I basically checked through a lot of the sound effects. I checked through a lot of graphics and so forth. You guys have really impressed me. So thank you for that, Giant Software. You guys are definitely epic. As a matter of fact, hopefully the next time I call out there, if I ever do happen to call out there again, but I'm definitely looking forward to hearing from you guys as well. I would definitely love to become a member of the member of the team. And I will definitely try to get all of your guys' information out there to everyone else who doesn't know much about your initial setup. Sorry guys, I've been up all night last night, just pretty much trying to work on certain things. But next time you guys catch me on the live stream, hopefully I will not be so slightly disoriented. But it is 9:13 right now, so we've got a little bit of time left to kill on here. So anyway, guys, if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash the heart button. If you guys would like to know more about the AMD situation, them releasing their new bathroom. Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. If you get, where was I? Uh, I might just have to call this an early night, guys. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, but I did in fact lose my train of thought. So um, I did say I was going to be on here till 9:30, but that does not seem to be the case tonight. Mistakes were made, guys. I will definitely take ownership of that one. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end tonight's live stream because we got 15 minutes left on here. I don't think I'm gonna make it until then, guys. But I should be live again Thursday. If not, that's probably because we may have weather issues and stuff like that. Because where I'm at, we get hit hard with weather, guys. We get hit really hard. So I'm definitely going to check my forecast for Thursday. Doesn't look like much is going on. So I definitely do want to apologize about the inconvenience. So I can't believe I said bathroom. Oh my God. I got to stop pulling these all-nighters. Because now I see for a fact that it's literally putting a lot of wear and tear on me. So anyway, guys, I'm definitely going to call this an early night tonight. I definitely do want to apologize again. But then again, like I said before, I'll say this again, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. But anyway, guys, I definitely do appreciate each and every single one of you for being a part of the channel. I definitely do want to give my all my subscribers a very big shout out. Huge shout out to my moderators. Also, huge shout out to all my viewers out there. Thank you guys so very much for making this happen. Um, I will be back again probably sometime on Thursday, 8 o'clock, same place, same time. And for now, this is my studio. So, and again, to those EMTs that actually helped my buddy Chris, I definitely do want to give you guys, or my brother Chris, I definitely do want to give you guys props for that. Thank you guys. You did one hell of a job. Keep up the good work. Round of applause. Kudos to you guys. But as always, as I always end my live stream with my outro, I be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, stay vigilant. Until next time, Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.